contest is a table match. On the way to the ring, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart. Opponent, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you guarantee... I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, man. This crowd is real. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why if this superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. All right, time to see what kind of toys we got under the ring.
Oh my, that's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
And who in their right mind would try to do that?
What an impact! That's going to do some damage.
You're not kidding, Cole. That's gotta hurt like hell. I know we got his brother, the Undertaker, on SmackDown, but how great would it be if Kane was a SmackDown superstar, Cole? How cool would that be?
I don't think that's a very good idea at all, Cass. As a matter of fact, it's kind of terrifying.
You see, Cole, that's the reason why you make a horrendous general manager. Someone talks about bringing one of the top superstars in the business to your brand, and you refuse because you think he's too scary? These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone... Whoa, there goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission. If I had to pick only one reason why I'm not on Raw, it would have to be Kane. Just being this close to this monster is terrifying. I couldn't imagine having to do it every week.
Hey, Cole, change your underpants and settle down, okay? Me, I like watching Kane tear dudes apart. That's just me. I can watch the King Red Machine every day of the week. I like this guy. Maybe even twice on.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the crowd, though, Cole.
My God! How is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
Well, if you keep getting hit like that, you don't. Plain and simple. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
And neither does his opponent. Choke slam and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, he just broke his opponent in half at the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to, he's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
Well, I guess it's better than being put through a table, but not by much. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
That'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed. What a battle! There's no doubt in anyone's mind. Look at me.
Yeah, but you're still standing.
Here's your winner.
Just in there with Kane. It's pretty clear who wins.
It sure is. If you want to see a physically dominating superstar, look.
Contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250. And the opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me. Now it's time to...
And the opponent, from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
this match, he could get the pin right here. Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at him right here. And he likes fighting dirty. And it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's...
There's the cover.
Kicked out just in the nick of time. I hope he knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
Wow, look at that confidence. He's letting his opponent know who the boss is.
He'd better watch out, though. His cockiness could backfire in a major way.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Oh!
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
He could pin his opponent right here. Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Whoa, here goes the ref. Might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission. Oh my God, what a chair shot.
Yeah, and that don't tickle. Believe me, young lady.
I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he used it for, and that's all that really matters. Here's the pin. This could be it. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience...
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes there.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
I saw some pretty nasty stuff under the ring earlier, Cole. Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
Well, this is a good way to find yourself in a bad situation. He's wasting time instead of following up here.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you pull for this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning
check.
That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
Oh, would you look at this? Talking about arrogant. It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And that's what wins matches.
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's all about bringing the hammer down. And that proves it. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured. What a shot. That's slick.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It ain't about winning over the fans, though, Cole. He's letting everyone know that he don't give a damn what they think.
Oh, my God, what a sickening impact for that sledgehammer.
No kidding. Oh, man, here he comes.
RKO! RKO!
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us...
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy, and he's going for it.
And he got it. RKO! Look at him go.
Wow, what an RKO. Wow, great reversal. This guy might not have enough to kick out.
It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out of the pin.
That's a tough loss